All right, next we have our glute bridge dumbbell press, okay? So we've done a lot of backs already. We're gonna try and get your chest involved, your shoulders involved. In the presses, here's the first thing you need to mention is that your press are coming from inertial grip. So you're gonna keep your elbows stuck by your side, keeping your arm in vertical or hammer grip, inertial grip, however you wanna call it from what your background comes from. I call it inertial grip. The reason why we're doing this is we're gonna take a bit less chest into this and we're gonna put more into our shoulders. Our shoulders are been heavily targeted with the rack pull, so we're gonna add more. We're gonna counterbalance the back to the front, focus on the press. But with all this, we're gonna add more to our glutes, okay? The biggest mistake I see with this is guys tend to push to their toes. The more you're gonna drive into your toes when you're up in that position is the more you're gonna put into your knees. That's what we want, okay? We want to keep the tension away from the knees, put it more to our glutes, less into the knees. So you need to drive more with the back of your foot, okay? It's physics. The closer to the back, the more back you use your body. The more the more the front of the body you use. So drive through your heels as much as you can when you do this. Your foot can be entirely flat, that's fine. You're gonna be more stable, but make sure you're applying a bit more pressure on the back of your foot. The second big mistake I see is guys over arches with their lower back. So it's the lower back doing the work, not actually the glutes. So make sure you're really using the glutes, not your lower back. The second, or the opposite of that, what I see is that guys let their hips sink down and only use the mid back to keep themselves upright, okay? So make sure you're making a straight line from your knee to your shoulders, completely straight, and you just let the press do the work. As you're doing it, just squeeze those glutes. If you want to add a bit more to your glutes, what you can do is use a meaty band. So you're gonna put around your knees, you're gonna set your knees in place, and then you're gonna fight and bend. You don't want to let a band pull you in. You want the band to stay where it's at and your knees stay where it's at. So your glutes gonna have to work a bit harder. Suggestion here to make it easier to get back up is use the mid ball, sit on it. It's gonna be a lot easier, so you cut a bit of the range of motion you have to get up. So set your weights on your knees, okay? You're sitting, all you're gonna do is you're gonna fall back onto the bench, you're gonna pop up, you're gonna squeeze your glutes, you're gonna press your elbows, you're gonna bench, you're gonna press straight up, come back down, and back up, okay? Make sure your glutes are engaged at all the time. Don't let it sink, don't overarch, straight squeeze your butt, down and up, and you come back down, just roll back onto the ball, and back down.